Hi.
We get a, yeah. There you go, that's smart.
It's like 66.
I'll send you the same thing, just so you guys, we'll just do another quick training.
Okay.
So this is.
Yes. How could we ever went through how to stuff what that's,
And I don't know if we have that ability.
and I think that's what it came down to. It's like the Dean had to email. Yeah, hey,
Oh,
Today was just there. Get extra.
Oh. you Dennis?
Yeah.
Okay.
So tomorrow's meeting, and then
You can do it all in one.
both of those.
Can I have one of those too?
Sure.
Mind me going like,
I'm just gonna make a.
I just realized like it's not,
All I have is the cyberboard.
I have these connections and not stuff.
I didn't go to mail this week, so. Sure you.
I did. This is all I had. I don't think you were putting it.
See you later.
Yeah.
So, are you going there and saving money? No.
Dave goes there and he told me about it, and said, they're not really pushy. It's like, I saw there, it was.
Oh.
I go and watch that, this sort of super quick introduction.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just things that you've done.
Yeah.
They tell you, and that's it.
Interesting.
And it's, I think the students do like all the little things like X-rays.
Yeah, but then we need an after mold made.
Well, then the actual professor, teacher, they all have certain days that they work. He came and checked everything. But that's it. Got it.
Thank you, sir.
So Brian, you made it back?
I did.
Good trip?
Good trip. Yeah. I was in Chicago for my NCAA auction draft.
Really?
Yes. Very important stuff.
I guess.
Yeah, it was a good time. I'm doing it for like 20 years. It's fun.
Is that like your friends out there that get together?
Yeah, it's like one of my buddies, like dad, like he's run this pool for years and years, and you have like 10 teams, they're called like syndicates, and each syndicate has people, like, there's like groups of people in these teams, and go and you have like a live auction where you like all the 16s are go together, and then 2 15 seeds, each team individually, and you bid on.
Who you want to go like?
Correct, and then,
Okay.
so then you get teams.
So does anybody ever bid on a 16 or do you have to bid on? 16?
So, no, so the 16, 1, 2, 15, 3, 14, 4, 13 are with the spread in the first round.
Okay.
And then each round after, it's just whoever advances, and you win money
So
based
even if
on,
a one beats a 16, as long as you cover spread, you still.
right, you win that game. So then you just win money based on how many wins you get and how far they go. And these guys are former Chicago Board of Trade, like day traders, so it's really complicated.
Yeah, like.
It's so much fun. It's really, really.
What's the, how much does it get up to?
Uh, the pot this year is the biggest it's ever been, and it's 70 grand.
Oh my God. Have you ever won?
I've never lost.
You put in, what did you put?
There's a bunch of people on the team, like you take a certain percentage and it's fun. I mean, it sounds like a lot. It's really, I mean,
Would that make people?
yeah, like some teams will have like 10 guys on it, so they'll take like five,
Oh, I
a
get it.
couple $100,
Okay.
but, it's really, really fun because we've done it for so long, like there's a lot of like Big Ten guy, like a lot of the guys, what this guy went to Wisconsin or that guy went to Illinois, so you can like mess with them and make them bids go up, make them, it's really fun. It's really fun.
Showed up just before I left. Yeah.
I didn't get it at all. You didn't even get one?
I didn't get it. It's, I had.
Last month?
Yeah,
We got these out early, didn't we?
literally, this guy gave it to me just as a.
Well, we take them to City Hall, and City Hall.
Sometimes you guys play them personally.
Yeah.
We're like really late.
Yeah, we were like waiting on an area commission recommendation or
Something
something. My neighbor like
happened.
freaked out one day because there was a city of Columbus car.
And you were like, yeah. No, you're just mowing.
I was like, I had you do this. I got my shirt off like Mo, and I was like, has to be a better time. Has to be a better time than this right now.
Yeah, we can't deliver them in a pinch, but dude, we take them to City Hall and they run through their postage system and regular mail, but. Huh. Well, we got our BZA stuff up today, so that's later.
Yes.
Skip it. The new rule, be ready on Fridays instead of Mondays. And then, oh, Rebecca, the email you sent today about Swanson's and she's, yeah, I was actually looking at it and sent it. So I sent you the email, so I confirmed it's in need.
Yeah.
But there's an existing CVS sign, I think on that, frontage. So on hard. Well, so are you combining Sheets and Swanson's on that, or are you saying you want two signs that are?
The adjoining property owners.
Okay. Well, Yeah. well, how do they have control over it? You guys develop? Okay, well, my point is, if you're gonna have two ground signs, so every night in front.
One item on the list today.
Yeah, 600 feet.
It's never consistent. It's like either 1 or 7.
State law like that, you'll need kind of.
BZA is like 12 or 22.
So I would just, look with that.
Is BZA tonight?
No,
Knows
it's
where they- all
next
the other
Tuesday.
signs are, and I don't know if CVS has a graphics plan, but they got it.
Yeah, they only stack.
You got it.
It's only like, one time it's over the same night as when it's like Thanksgiving or something. Right.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
Right.
Okay, so they did, oh, okay,
So that's what that is.
okay.
So I've got a graphic.
We used to not start that meeting until 6:30, no, 6 o'clock.
For the sheets.
And then we'd have,
Yeah.
we'd until 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I know, some, it's controversial ones.
We did variances.
Okay,
Now we're, and then this,
You what?
yeah. Yeah, more.
I get overtime.
Size. Okay,
Yeah, there were,
And then. on
there were a
the-
couple a few years ago.
Yes.
It was like past midnight.
BZH.
So,
Yeah. Couple of my class projects.
and you can do that. You can
Which
probably-
one's what we're doing, what you're-
One of them was,
So that's fine, yeah, just get the signatures and identify every sign.
right.
one of them was like the 7-Eleven,
Just say this one already had.
It's where it's like Bottles and High Street. It's where like the,
That's a variance.
Lincoln Social, like the Cameron Mitchell.
Was it parking?
No,
So, but I think the easiest way to see this is money.
I don't remember what it is. Like, anytime in the short north or Italian village, there's like buildings that are over 2 stories, like, and the code doesn't address it. The code is, It's like written under the assumption that no building is taller than like 20 feet. There's all this weird stuff.
Well, if they are, what if you?
I can't even remember, it was so long ago, but there was another one, it was
On
in
the far west side.
White
It's like-
Castle.
It's like trees and utility box.
Those are, I remember that.
We had even, remember, we had the White Castle, they had like that sculpture and they were arguing whether it was a sign or like art or something.
Yeah, I remember that
It was the same, building. We had it here too.
Maybe they want to see, they want to see it before they have to turn
It
right.
was art or if it was a sign.
No,
Yep.
Put on the hard road.
Graphic.
it's on the corner, well, it's kind of on the corner part.
Hard to sell it, yeah.
It was,
So I'm saying, if you're heading westbound, you have to scan it all the way around.
we haven't had,
I don't,
Makes sense that they.
it might be strategic.
we had one of those this year.
We all, I mean, everyone
Used to get a lot more of those.
does that already. Everyone already does.
What passes and cuts.
Goes, cuts through. I mean, that was just, but,
Is,
I'm just saying there's.
Jamie or-
Just that special.
are
permit.
Nick and Mike coming?
Sure, yeah, just you four.
Oh, so we can go? Are we on,
We have one preliminary matter, and this is our only.
we're no lawyer tonight?
Nope.
Oh my God.
Didn't you get my email? Robert's not here, so you'll have to administer the oath.
Oh, come on.
Earn that $30.
We never got you, but we gotta get you.
I keep trying,
Yeah, I don't either.
I can't figure out how
The
to.
vendor services, did you try to do your vendor?
Every time I do it.
No, I just hadn't, I mean, I just realized, like, I think it was supposed to get a small stipend. Like,
$3 a meeting.
But when I do it,
back, I'm.
so I don't know,
I
sometimes.
mean, I'm reaching out to vendor services.
I think I did do that process.
All right,
Thank you.
ready?
Sorry, go ahead.
All right,
You need our money.
no gavel, Tony? We'll go with a pen.
Is it over there? I think it's.
We're on the road today.
You gotta be efficient.
I mean, come on, no lawyer. Okay. The March Columbus City Graphics Commission is under session and preliminary business, no?
Yes, we do have one preliminary matter.
Oh,
Case BZA 20034, which was heard about 4 years ago, case on High Street. The applicant is here to ask for a
extension?
extension of the board order, commission order, yes.
Okay.
Is that mic on, James?
Yes.
You want to come forward? Do you have the case name or number,
Yes. Yes.
for the record?
It was BZA 20-034.
BZA?
I'm sorry, DC,
GC 20.
DC 20-034, and I didn't get the address.
Okay, before we start, can everyone in the audience who plans on testifying today, please raise your hand? Do you swear the testimony you give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Wonderful. Okay, can you please state your name for the record?
I am Jennifer Bunder. I work
Can
with
you
Dana.
get the mic there? Is that the green light on there?
Yes.
Okay,
I am Jennifer Bunder. I'm with Dana Sign Company and representing the Short North Stage.
okay. And your request, please explain your request.
Before COVID, there was a variance that was granted to put a large marquee where there used to be a marquee at this, in the same place on that building, and it was granted. Then COVID hit and they decided they were gonna hold off because the Short North Stage is something that required people to gather. So they put it off for a while. They are, I believe, ready to move forward with it this year, but the variance expires next month.
So it's just to be complete something within a certain time frame. And when did it expire, or when does it expire?
Well, it expired in 2021, but they've asked for extensions past 3 years.
Okay, and you're
Maybe
asking,
not this better, but someone has been here.
and so you're asking an extension until when?
We are asking for another year extension. We're hoping though if they go ahead with it this year.
Okay. So did they get extensions before? So they had it. Oh,
Yeah.
got it. So this is just the same thing we've done the last few
Yeah.
years. Got it. Okay. Can I have a motion to extend the application for another year?
Motion to extend, was it GC
GC 20-0.
20-034 for another year from today's date?
I'll second.
Okay. Go ahead and vote.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
Ms. Augustine,
Yes.
Mr. Rumbaugh,
Yes.
Mr. Goodman.
Yes. You're extended.
Thank you. Boom.
Okay. First case, application number GC 24-001. 33883 Gramercy Street. Mr. Trimmer.
3883 Gramercy Street is located at the southwest corner of Gramercy Street in East Dissolute West. It is on CPD, Commercial Plan Development District, and part of the Northeast Area Commission. The 1.91 acre site is developed with a retail building, Surrounding uses are a car dealership to the north, a parking garage to the east, and a retail establishments to the west and south. The applicant has divided an existing business into two entities, Front Gate and Ballard Designs, which occupy two separate tenant spaces and would like to display their respective signs on each other's exterior walls. Variances are being requested to allow two wall signs to be placed on a wall without enclosing the use and to increase the graphic area of one of the wall signs from, sorry, 48 square feet to 107 square feet. Planning has no comment on the proposal as the Northland Area Plan does not address the specific matter. The Division of Traffic Management has no comments, and the Northeast Area Commission recommends approval of the request with a vote of 6-0. Staff is recommending approval. Although the Northland Area Plan does not address this specific variance request, staff can recommend approval as the proposed signage is consistent with the surrounding signage at Easton Town Center. Mr. Chair.
Okay, can you please state your name for the record?
Hi, my name's Rebecca Green, and I'm working with, it's Cornerstone, so it's Cornerstone, retail branding. And they are the Ballard Design company. And a division of a company called 48. So these are sister companies. One of four, actually, two of four sister companies. And they generally do open side by side like this. This is the old Ashley Furniture Store at the Easton Center. And I did have like a little presentation, and I'm gonna, if it's okay, you can just struggle with me a little through it, just because it is a little, I think, a little tiny bit confusing. We don't usually staff to do extra. Let me go to the top. Okay, just to the next one. Just like they said, there's the, that's what it is, it's the old Easton Ashley Furniture Store. And these are the items, the kind of stores that are surrounding this particular use. This is what it looked like before they painted it white. This is what the Ashley Furniture Store looked like. You can see that it had a very large roof sign that said Ashley at the top. And it was their Better Sleep store and their Ashley Furniture Store.
And their
Ashley Furniture Store. It has, it's sort of a unique looking building with lots of different recesses because it sits on that main corner. You can see it has it has two access points. One on the west side, kind of that would be the southwest side, down a little farther down. There it is, yeah, right with the trees there. And it's got the other one, which is right in, right out on the east side, the northeast corner. You can see that. So that it has limited access. This is, and that's all about the branding, that they're both part of the Cornerstone brand. This is what it looks like now this is the north elevation. So looking south, it's all painted. It has these identified signs. And it's true that this was one big tenant space, but when Cornerstone bought it, or at least they determined that they wanted to have separate spaces for each of these sister companies because they have different aesthetic kind of, and different kind of customers possibly would be interested in them. So that's why they separated them. This is the north side and these are the public entrances. So on the west side does not face a public street. It faces a private drive that runs the length of that block. They are and this is the side that houses the Ballard Design use. They want to include the front gate signage, identifying signage on this wall, even though it does not enclose the use front gate. And this wall encloses the use Ballard Designs, even though they're sister companies. So I need two different variances for this. One, having a sign on the wall that does not enclose the use. And the other is an area variance because this does face a private drive. We are using we have a limited mass factor that we're allowed to use, because this is not facing a public street with a public entrance. That's what it looks like now. We have the Ballard design, it's nice and white, and if you could go back one, you can see that is the one main entrance there on the right-hand side. That is both an left in, left out, right in, right out kind of entrance. So that is the primary entrance to the building. And this is what it looked like before. You can see the wall with the roof sign. And you can see that as you were going east in Ramsey, you would have to know to immediately turn right. If you were wanted to access the Ballard design or the front gate. And this is as you're going northbound on private drive, directly to your right is the main entrance. And here we have the Ballard design sign on the wall now, but you would not necessarily realize that you have to use this entrance in order to access the front gates door as well. So, thank you. And those are the two the two variances I need for the west elevation. And that's that. On the east elevation, this is what they want it to look like, which is, again, we would need a variance for having a wall sign that does not identify use. I think I said that right, but it's a wall sign that does not, where the use is not behind that wall. But we don't need an area variance on this side because this does face the street.
Okay,
I'm listening.
this is kind of, so you need a variance because behind that actual wall where the sign is displayed is actually used for the opposite business.
On the east elevation, this is behind that wall is front gates use, not Ballard design.
But the entrance associated with that access, the access point is better served for the sign to be where you're proposing.
Right. Well,
I've never heard of this variance request.
Well, that's,
go ahead.
yeah, just to clarify, it has nothing to do where the entrance is. I think Rebecca was just pointing that out.
Oh,
But like, for example, if you have an office building, in German Village that is, your business on the first floor, but you have the whole first floor, but you want to put your advertising, Cooper, Mental, Fergus, whatever, on the fifth floor,
yeah,
you would need this variance. Because
Okay.
the use is not behind the wall the sign serves. So because Ballard design is only in half of it, they can only have the sign on the half that encloses that use, same thing with front gate.
okay,
We've actually done this a few times.
okay. No, I know the example of a office build, like your scenario. But yeah,
And usually it's about elevation, not front to back.
right.
One quick question, and we should have discussed this in staff review. Are you guys gonna keep the roof sign?
No,
Then would it be okay to make a condition?
Yeah, I was getting there.
we want the roof sign, so it's fine.
Yeah, so you will add as a condition to approval that you'll remove the existing Ashley roof sign.
I think it's already gone.
Okay.
And review the graphic plan of check.
And as a condition also to repeal the previous graphics plan that allowed that roof sign?
Sure, because we don't need it. I don't need a roof sign.
Excellent.
We need, wall signs. That's what we need. And we have a ground sign also that serves this use. That's what we need. So we'll just zoom through here. There's a little bit of I just wanted to show on this east elevation that there's a right in, right out. And so you can't go across the median to get into this building from the east side to get to Ballard Designs. That's what it looks like today. That Ballard design sign is up, even though behind that wall is front gate. I don't know why, but it is. But we want to put front gate on that side as well, but the variance is for the Ballard design sign that's already up. You can see there's a median there, and then as you go north this way, there's a right in, right out. So you have to turn left here. If you're on Easton, you have to turn left here, then go all the way across the store on Gramercy, turn left on the private drive, and then into the main entrance.
I now understand the need for I get it now.
Yeah, there's a lot of, it's just the shape of and I understand it's the shape of the parcel, the way, because of the medians, the reason for the private drives. It's just kind of awkward from access points. And we just want to make sure our customers understand that those stores are there because they are sister companies.
Got it. Anyone else have any questions?
So there's already a graphics plan in place. for this, or is it part of a larger graphics plan?
This site
For
specific.
that,
For the roof sign.
For the
With
roof
this,
sign, yeah.
just for the roof sign?
correct.
Okay.
I don't.
So they're scrapping that and then asking for variances to install the wall signs in
So it's
lieu
not,
of the.
so it's not amending the graphics plan?
No,
Okay.
In fact, the condition is to repeal that graph sign to allow
Okay.
these two wall signs.
Yeah, that would be
I
fine.
didn't know you could repeal a graphics plan to do
You
something.
guys can do whatever you
All right.
want. Grab some.
I thought the idea was to get to a graphics plan, you know,
Yeah.
to
Well,
make life
well,
easy.
sometimes the graph plan is required.
Yeah.
For roof signs, for multiple directional signs, it's in a zoning text. But if it's like that one, it was required, but since they're getting rid of the roof sign,
Does the
there's no
condition
need
need
for
to
it.
repeal the whole graphics plan?
Only for this building, but yeah. And the only graph sign was for the roof sign.
So repeal the previous graphics plan?
Yes.
yep. Anyone else have any questions? Okay, can I have a motion to adopt the finding of facts based on the applicant's testimony?
We have a motion to adopt the finding of the facts based on what'd you say?
Testimony.
That's a testimony.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we can vote on proving the finding of fact.
Ms. Augustine,
Yes.
Mr. Rumbaugh,
Yes.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
Gary Cooperman,
Yes, and can I have a motion to approve the application?
Motion to approve, application GC 24-001.
I'll second.
Okay, we can go ahead and vote as condition.
Oh, should I have said the condition?
No.
Condition.
We're okay.
it's on the record.
Yeah.
Mr. Rumbaugh,
Yes.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
Ms. Augustine,
Yes.
Gary Cooperman.
Yes, your application's approved.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
That's it.
We're done.
We're done.
Didn't
Thank
we
you all
have,
for coming in and saving me.
didn't we have, did we table some last month?
I can't remember the,
Was it the
Yeah, the hot pot and, but they're not ready, I guess.
Gas station.
Yeah.
still
the
not
hot
ready?
pot was kind of the opposite of that.
What's that?
The hot pot was kind of the opposite of that one where they
Yes, it was.
opened up, they took the wall out.
Oh, yeah.